The Nokia 1100. Released in 2003, the Nokia 1100 was built for simple calling, texting, and long battery life. It arrived when mobile phones were becoming more common, but many people still needed a device that was affordable, strong, and easy to understand. The phone did not focus on style or advanced features. Instead, it focused on daily usefulness. Its rubber keypad was comfortable to press, its body could handle rough use, and its dust-resistant design made it practical in tough conditions. The built-in flashlight also made it helpful at night or in places with limited electricity. What made the Nokia 1100 special was its trustworthiness. It worked well in cities, villages, schools, shops, and workplaces. For many people, it was their first personal connection to the mobile world. The Nokia 1100 mattered because it proved that a phone did not need a camera, internet, or color screen to become important. It became successful by doing the basic things clearly, cheaply, and reliably. Nokia 1110. Released in June 2005, the Nokia 1110 continued Nokia's mission of making mobile phones simple, affordable, and dependable for everyday people. It was made for users who mainly needed calling, texting, alarms, reminders, and a battery that could last for days without frequent charging. The keypad was comfortable for typing messages, and the phone could handle regular daily use without feeling fragile. The Nokia 1110 mattered because it helped millions of people enter the mobile world at a low cost. For students, workers, families, and people buying their first phone, it offered exactly what they needed: clear communication, strong battery life, and simple reliability. The phone had a small monochrome screen, a light body, and a menu system that was easy to understand even for first-time mobile users. It did not try to compete with stylish or advanced phones. Instead, it focused on being practical and trustworthy. The Nokia 105 series. The Nokia 105 series began with the first Nokia 105 in 2013 and later continued through several updated versions. It was created for people who still wanted a simple, strong, and affordable phone, even after smartphones had become common. The phone usually included calling, texting, FM radio, a flashlight, basic games, and a battery that could last for a long time. Its design was small, light, and easy to carry, making it useful as a first phone, a backup phone, or a daily phone for people who did not need apps or internet. What made the Nokia 105 series different was its ability to keep the classic Nokia basic phone idea alive in a modern world. It focused on real usefulness instead of extra features. The Nokia 105 series mattered because it gave people a dependable communication tool at a low price. For many users, it proved that a simple phone could still be valuable, practical, and trusted. Nokia 3210. Released in 1999, the Nokia 3210 helped bring mobile phones into everyday life for ordinary people. Before this model, many phones still looked like business tools, but the 3210 felt friendly, clean, and personal. Its internal antenna made the design smoother than older phones with visible antennas, and that small change made it feel more modern. It also became popular for changeable covers, simple games, and comfortable texting. For many users, it was one of the first phones that felt fun to own, not just useful to carry. The Nokia 3210 mattered because it helped change the image of mobile phones. It made phones feel like part of personal style and daily routine. People used it for calls, messages, games, and staying connected wherever they went. In many ways, the 3210 helped turn the mobile phone from a serious communication device into something personal, familiar, and widely desired. Nokia 6600. Released in 2003, the Nokia 6600 was one of Nokia's most famous early smartphones and a major step beyond basic keypad phones. It had a color screen, a camera, the Symbian operating system, and a rounded design that made it instantly recognizable. At a time when many phones were still mainly used for calls and text messages, the 6600 showed that a phone could do much more. People could use it for photos, contacts, messages, apps, media, and more advanced mobile tasks. Its design was unusual, but that also helped it stand out. The Nokia 6600 mattered because it gave many users an early taste of the smartphone future. It was not as simple as Nokia's basic phones, but it felt powerful and modern for its time. It helped people understand that mobile phones were becoming small digital devices, not just tools for communication. That made the 6600 an important model in Nokia's history. Nokia 1200. Released in 2007, the Nokia 1200 was made for people who needed a tough, affordable, and dependable mobile phone. It was not built to look expensive or advanced. Instead, it focused on the things many users needed most: calling, texting, long battery life, and strong everyday durability. The phone had a simple black and white screen, a solid body, a dust-resistant keypad, and a built-in flashlight. These features made it especially useful in places where phones had to survive rough use, limited charging, and daily outdoor conditions. The Nokia 1200 was easy to hold, easy to understand, and easy to trust. It mattered because it gave people reliable communication at a low price. For workers, students, families, and first-time phone users, it offered practical value without confusion. The Nokia 1200 showed that a phone did not need many features to become important. It simply needed to work well, last long, and help people stay connected. Nokia 5230. Released in 2009, the Nokia 5230 arrived during the time when touchscreen phones were becoming more popular around the world. Many people wanted a modern touchscreen device, but premium smartphones were still too expensive for a large number of users. The Nokia 5230 helped fill that gap by offering a large touch display, music features, maps, and smartphone-style functions at a more affordable price. It did not include every high-end feature, but it gave users a fresh and modern mobile experience. For many people, it was their first step into touch-based navigation, mobile media, and app-like features. The Nokia 5230 mattered because it connected Nokia's older keypad phone world with the new smartphone age. It showed that touchscreen phones were no longer only for expensive users. The phone felt modern, useful, and accessible, making it an important model for people who wanted to experience the future of mobile technology without paying a premium price. The Nokia 2600. Released in 2004, the Nokia 2600 was a simple color screen phone made for everyday communication. It was designed for users who wanted something more modern than older black and white phones, but still easy, affordable, and reliable. The phone offered calling, texting, contacts, basic tools, and a simple menu system that was easy to understand. Its color display made the experience feel fresher, while the compact and lightweight body made it convenient to carry anywhere. The Nokia 2600 did not try to be a luxury phone or an advanced smartphone. Its strength was giving people a small but meaningful upgrade without making the device complicated. It mattered because it helped bring color screen phones to more everyday users at a lower price. For many people, the Nokia 2600 felt practical, familiar, and slightly more modern than earlier basic models. It showed how Nokia could improve simple phones while keeping them useful and easy to trust. Nokia 1600. Released in 2005, the Nokia 1600 was built for people who wanted a low-cost phone that was simple, clear, and reliable. It came during a time when mobile phones were spreading quickly, especially among first-time users who needed an easy way to stay connected. The phone had a color screen, basic games, text messaging, alarms, and strong battery life, but it avoided features that could make it confusing. Its body was light, practical, and comfortable to carry, which made it useful for students, workers, families, and everyday users. The Nokia 1600 did not try to look expensive or act like a high-end device. Its real strength was dependability. People could use it for calls and messages without worrying too much about charging, damage, or complicated menus. The Nokia 1600 mattered because it showed Nokia's skill in making phones for ordinary life. It was not about luxury or advanced technology. It was about giving people a phone they could trust every day. Nokia 3310. Released in 2000, the Nokia 3310 became one of the most famous mobile phones ever made. It arrived at a time when texting was becoming a normal part of daily communication, and the 3310 made that experience simple and comfortable. Its strong body, long battery life, solid keypad, and clear menu system made it easy for people to use every day. The phone also became known for simple entertainment, especially games like Snake, which gave users something fun to do without needing the internet. What made the Nokia 3310 special was not just one feature, but the way everything worked together. It felt reliable, durable, and familiar. People trusted it because it could survive drops, last for days, and keep working without trouble. The Nokia 3310 mattered because it became more than a phone. Over time, it turned into a symbol of classic Nokia strength. Even today, many people remember it as one of the toughest and most iconic phones ever made. Nokia 1208. Released in 2008, the Nokia 1208 was a basic mobile phone designed for people who wanted affordability, reliability, and a slightly more modern experience. It added a small color screen to Nokia's simple phone style, making it feel like an upgrade from older black and white models, while still staying easy to use. The phone included calling, texting, simple menus, a flashlight, and a sturdy body that could handle regular daily use. It was made for users who did not need internet, apps, or advanced features, but still wanted a phone that felt practical and dependable. The keypad was simple, the battery life was strong, and the phone was easy to carry anywhere. The Nokia 1208 mattered because it gave people a useful balance between basic design and small improvements. It did not increase complexity just to feel modern. Instead, it focused on what basic phone users needed most: clear communication, long battery life, low cost, and trust in everyday situations. Nokia 1280. Released in 2010, the Nokia 1280 was one of Nokia's simplest and most affordable phones, made for users who needed basic communication above everything else. It was designed for calling, texting, FM radio, alarms, reminders, and long battery life. The phone had a plain design, but that simplicity made it easy to understand and easy to trust. Its strong body and dust-resistant keypad made it useful in tough daily conditions, especially for people who worked outdoors or lived in places where phones had to survive rough handling. The Nokia 1280 did not include a camera, internet, or advanced media features, and that was part of its purpose. It focused only on the essentials. The phone mattered because it gave people mobile communication at a very low cost. For many users, it worked as a first phone, a backup phone, or a daily phone that could last for days. The Nokia 1280 proved that simple and dependable could still be valuable. Nokia 6010. Released in 2004, the Nokia 6010 was a practical phone with a classic early 2000s Nokia design. It was mainly built for calling, texting, storing contacts, and handling everyday communication in a simple way. The phone had a familiar shape, a comfortable keypad, and a menu system that many Nokia users could understand quickly. Its design felt slightly professional, which made it suitable for people who wanted a dependable phone without too many extra features. The Nokia 6010 came from a time when mobile phones were still mostly communication tools, before cameras, music players, and internet features became standard for everyone. It did not try to be flashy or advanced. Instead, it gave users a steady and reliable experience. The Nokia 6010 mattered because it represented the normal mobile phone experience of its era. It was useful for work, family, and daily contact. Its value came from being clear, practical, and easy to trust. Nokia 5130. Released in 2009, the Nokia 5130 Express Music was made for users who wanted a phone that could also feel like a music player. It came at a time when people were starting to use one device for calls, messages, photos, and songs. The phone had a color screen, a camera, memory card support, and dedicated music buttons on the side, which made listening to music faster and easier. Its design felt more youthful and entertainment-focused than many basic Nokia phones. It was not a premium smartphone, but it gave everyday users a fun and personal mobile experience at a lower price. The Nokia 5130 mattered because it made mobile entertainment more affordable and accessible. For students, young users, and music lovers, it was a practical phone with personality. It showed that a budget-friendly device could still feel modern, colorful, and connected to daily entertainment. The Nokia 3110. Released in 2007, the Nokia 3110 Classic was built as a dependable all-round phone for everyday users. It kept the familiar Nokia-style body, but added useful features that made it feel more complete than a very basic phone. It had a color screen, camera, music support, messaging, Bluetooth, and practical tools for daily communication. The phone was not designed to be luxurious or flashy. Instead, it focused on giving people a balanced experience that was easy to understand and useful in real life. It worked well for calls and texts, but it also allowed users to take simple photos, listen to music, and manage basic mobile tasks. The Nokia 3110 mattered because it showed Nokia's strength in making phones that suited many kinds of users. It was simple enough for beginners, but capable enough for people who wanted more than just calling and texting. That made it dependable, comfortable, and practical for everyday life. Nokia 6230. Released in 2004, the Nokia 6230 was a compact phone with a strong mix of features for its time. It came during a period when mobile phones were moving beyond simple calls and text messages, and users wanted devices that could support both work and personal life. The phone included a color screen, camera, Bluetooth, music playback, memory card support, and a professional-looking design. Even with these features, it stayed small, light, and easy to carry. Many people liked it because it felt powerful without becoming difficult to use. It could handle business contacts, messages, media, and everyday communication in one practical package. The Nokia 6230 mattered because it showed Nokia at a very strong point in the classic keypad phone era. It was more advanced than a basic phone, but still simple and reliable enough for daily use. For many users, it became a trusted all-rounder that balanced function, size, and dependability.